Do you see the way I'm staring at you right now? This evil gaze is most likely not for you. It is for all of the evil harlots who hexed me this last year. And you know who you are. I mean, I don't know who you are, but you certainly know who you are. I mean, I have like an idea of who you could be. So if this is you that I'm speaking about, I hate you and you suck, because this last year of my life was a living hell. I'm just being dramatic. There has been plenty of good things like you guys, but there has been something sinister looming over me. Potentially from Mercury being in retrograde. I don't know. I do not pay attention to astrology. I don't know anything about it. Is that even happening still? But it could also be from Etsy witch potentially casting an evil, sinister spell on me. Now you're probably looking at your phone or your iPad or your TV and you're like, Sydney, it couldn't have been that bad, could it? I rolled a 1 twice in Mario Party on a double dice block. How does that even happen? I also got hit by a car. Like my physical body, my person, my whole entire body was struck by a vehicular. Hello, I am Storytime Sid. Welcome to my Storytime corner.
Okay, so get this. You have to go to the bank while you're working. You work in an outdoor mall. It's pretty busy and the bank is just on the street. So instead of driving to the bank, you walk there because you don't want to lose your parking spot to all of the hungry customers that just have to keep buying and buying and buying and buying things. Even after Christmas, they don't care. They will continue to purchase stuff. So you're on the way back from the bank to your job. It's literally right down the street. And you're passing by a grocery store, passing by a parking lot, stop sign, okay? And there is a car waiting at the stop sign. And you're like, okay, well, this is awesome. Because if there's a car at the stop sign, that means I can go because I am a pedestrian. So imagine there's a car at the stop sign at the grocery store trying to get out of the grocery store. And you're like, okay, well, let me just walk past because he stopped at the stop sign. And so you start walking, and then he hits you while you're in front of his car. Oh, what? What? He accelerates into me. And it's not like a simple like, oh, like, ouch, that kind of hurt. This man tried to impale me with his car. And the minute he hit me, I stuck to his car like a barnacle on the bottom of a boat. Bitch, I was sprawled out like a starfish, literally stuck to his car. And he was continuously driving forward. He was still driving forward. He stopped for a second. I tried to get off and then he continued again. So I'm just over top of this guy's car. And then, I don't know, I found some energy to roll off of it. I roll off like this. And mind you, I'm on the phone with my mom. So she heard all of the and then I just start shouting at this man. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? And he is staring at me like this. And I'm like, you're going to jail and prison. You just hit me. I didn't even know what to do. I was like, do I get his information? Do I take a picture of his car? I was completely stunned. I was like, I don't even know what to do. I just needed this man to know that he fucked up big time and he is going to be in trouble. He does not even roll down his window. He looks at me dead in my face and goes, and then speeds off, leaves me stranded there. You're not gonna believe what happens next. I'm just like baffled, standing in the middle of the street after I just got hit by a car and this man just sped away. And a car pulls up next to me and goes, you just got hit by a car, and then drives away too. What? Why is nobody calling the police? Everybody should be calling the police right now. Everybody should be trying to get this man arrested. This old white man and his wife just tried to kill me for no reason. I was just walking. So, yes, I did go into the grocery store and I was like, hey guys, I just got hit by a car. Can you guys do something? And they were like, no, sweetheart, we'll pretend to look at the camera footage for you, but we're actually not gonna do anything. And so then I went back to work. I worked the rest of my 5-hour shift, and then I went home, and then I went to the police station and I was like, hey guys, I got hit by a car today. What can you guys do? And nothing came of it, obviously, because I don't have a picture of his plates. I don't know who this man is. I didn't get any of his information. So very grateful that I am not severely injured, but I did get a really bad bruise on my hand. It hurt so bad, literally for like 5 days. But don't get too excited to go because I have another story time. Because the next day, I'm like, you know what? Yesterday kind of fucking sucked. I got hit by a car. I had to work the rest of my shift after that, and then I had to spend the rest of my night at the police station. Yeah, hell no. So I was like, you know what? Today's gonna be a good day. Let me go treat myself. Let me get a sweet treat. Let me get myself some breakfast. I'm gonna have a great morning. I get into my car. As soon as I open up my door, I was like, this is so weird. There are mosquitoes flying out of my car. And I'm like, I feel like that usually only happens whenever I like leave a window cracked or something. I sit in my car and I go to toss my bag over to my passenger seat. And guys, it was covered in glass. I was like, my passenger side window's gone. Somebody broke it. And the thing is I just immediately started crying because like, what else are you supposed to do? Like literally, what are you supposed to do? So not only did I get hit by a car, my car got broken into. And I look, my car door isn't even unlocked. They didn't even try to open up the door to like get in to rummage through my things. They just wanted to break my window, and I checked everything. Everything is still there. They did not take anything. They just did it because they hate me. Oh, it was Christmas Eve too. So they were like, okay, well, let me just see who I can terrorize today. And it just so happened to be me. So I called the police again and I'm like, hey guys, my car was just broken into. This is where it's at. I can wait here for you because I don't really want to drive to the police station again and spend another 4 hours there, right? I was like, it's probably gonna be like 30 minutes, an hour. I don't mind waiting that long. And I'm sitting on the ground just waiting. It's been an hour and I'm like, they're not here yet. They haven't said anything. I gave them my callback number and they are not reaching out to me. So I'm like, this is kind of strange. So I'm like, let me get, into my car to just like chillax. I'm like, I'm tired of sitting on the cement. As soon as I sit down in my car, guys, it starts pouring rain. And so rain is pouring into my car. And my sibling is like, oh my God, Sydney, I'm gonna be a hero right now. I'm gonna take the umbrella and I'm gonna stand outside your car window to make sure that no water gets in. Meanwhile, they're getting drenched with rainwater. So my car is filling up with water. It's full of glass already. My sibling is out there getting soaked, standing outside with an umbrella. And I'm sitting in the car waiting for the police to come. And then they call me and they're like, hey, so we're probably not actually gonna come to you anymore. So how about we just file this over the phone? If that was an option, why didn't we do that to begin with? That's what actually has me so messed up. So yeah, I filed the police report. Fortunately, guys, everything is okay. I need you guys to understand, everything's okay now. My window is fixed. My body is not harmed. I have filed the police reports, so those bitches will get caught. They won't. But it's good to hope that back to you, regular Sydney.
Okay, so in order for me to figure out what is going on in my life, let's get some guidance from good old Instagram Reels. That is a place you always want to go whenever you're like, what's going on in my life? I'm lost, I need guidance, and I need help. That's where you want to go. Okay, so this video I'm watching is signs you are dealing with negative energies. Let's let Tarot Space tell me if I am dealing with negative energies or not. Okay, well, this isn't really regarding all of the nuance that comes with living with other people. Like, you could be living with a verbal attacker, or you or the person you're living with is stressed about something and it causes arguments. But okay, let's continue. Oh, chronic health issue. Okay, so I don't know exactly what they mean by chronic health issue. I'm not sure if they're referring to addiction or like an actual like chronic disease, but let's just assume they're talking about a chronic disease. So if somebody in your family has cancer or diabetes, you can't blame that on negative energy. You actually just can't, because you can't meditate cancer away. You also can't manifest for diabetes to go away either. That's just not how it works. Think about it this way. There are 7 billion people in the world, right? Some people have to have genetic illnesses. It just doesn't make sense to blame that kind of stuff on like negative energy. That stuff just happens. It sucks really fucking bad, but dude, it just happens, unfortunately. As a person with a diagnosed anxiety disorder, OCD, I can't blame my anxiety on negative energies, right? And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of invalidating to have somebody say like, oh, you're feeling anxious all the time. It's probably because of your negative energy. You probably need to manifest. Why didn't I think of this sooner? But let's just assume that they're referring to people who are not usually anxious, right? And then they're overwhelmed by a lot of anxious emotions all at once in a short period of time. Then, I can sort of see where they're coming from, because it's like, yeah, you're gonna be anxious whenever bad stuff is going on in your life. That's how you found the video in the first place, right? Like, you searched up, am I dealing with negative energy or not? Because you're stressed out. Does this make sense? Like, the negative energy part was already established. That's why we're here. Okay, so since one or more of these apply, I must be dealing with negative energies then. And just as a preface, I am not a person who is particularly religious or into witchcraft or anything like that. So I'm doing this for fun, for protection, and the slight chance that I actually did get hexed or an evil spell was put on me. But yeah, this is all lighthearted. Okay. According to learnreligions.com, I need to make a puppet of myself to consume my negative energy. So it's gonna basically look like me, but it's like a doll. So whenever someone like hexes you or curses you or something, all of the negative energy like goes to the doll because the negative energy can't tell if it's you or not, which sounds pretty cool. I like the idea of a little me sitting in the corner of my room. Many people use puppets or magical dolls and spell work as a tool of offense. You can create a puppet to represent people you'd like to heal, shower with good fortune, help find a job, or protect. However, the puppet can also be used as a defensive tool, and it just accepts all the bad energy after you tell them what it's for. And you basically tell them, I have made you, and your name is blank, and you shall receive the negative energy sent by blank in my place. So to make the puppet, I was kind of concerned that I had to do some specific stuff to make sure that it was right, but apparently you can just go with whatever you want. They say to pick a fabric based on your goal in mind. I picked orange because I didn't really care. Honestly, I wasn't even planning on making the doll that intricate, but my sibling is extremely talented at making dolls and art. They paint, and they suggested that I make it more intricate than what I was wanting. I was literally gonna make mine look like a gingerbread man, but like have my hair on it. I hot glued her hair on. It actually burnt me and it hurt really bad, and it was literally on the same hand that I have my bruise on, so now my hand is just unable to be used anymore. It literally hurts so bad. I'm kidding. But I gave her a white dress, which is apparently good for protection. White is good for protection. I made the doll look just like me. I gave her a wig, I gave her glasses, I gave her my little beauty mark. Now I have to say her little quest. I have made you, and your name is Sydney. You shall receive the negative energy sent by my haters, my enemies, in my place. Please. Thank you, girl. Now that I finished her, and she is all ready to take all of my negative juju forever. And finally, now that we have our protection, we need to break the curse that's currently active in my life right now. I'm gonna pay an Etsy witch to clear me of my negative energies. I found this account, Eternal Coven, on Etsy that offers extreme protection spell. This will protect you from everything, as opposed to the average protection spell that just protects you from very few things, like probably like diabetes or cancer. So the description basically says, it's a powerful protection spell. This spell is crafted to protect you from harmful energies, negative influence, or malicious intentions. It creates a strong protective barrier. Surround yourself with energetic shield that wards off negativity, ensuring you are safeguarded from them. The spell will be cast by me and my family within 24 hours of your order. You won't need to do anything during this time. You've received a personalized digital confirmation. All spells are safe, crafted with pure white magic, ensuring no karmic backlash or negative effects. And it says that I will experience an increased sense of safety and security. I will feel an immediate sense of protection and peace as the spell surrounds you with a powerful shield. And it reduces negative influences. Notice a decrease in negative energies and external threats, allowing you to move forward with confidence. I need that. So I guess their whole family is in on this, because it says that they all do the spell together, and it makes me feel kind of special because they're all gonna be in their house sitting in a circle talking about me, literally protecting me, casting spells over me. They literally love me so bad. Essentially what they're saying is that there's no proof, like there's no video footage of them doing the spell, there's no picture of the seance that they're doing. I'm just gonna get a digital receipt sent to me that's basically like, hey yo, we cast a spell on you already, you're good. You're locked. So before I purchase this, I want to, check the reviews, of course, just to make sure that I'm not going to get scammed, because half of the Etsy witches are posting AI generated images. Like, girl, why not just use a picture of your setup? How hard is it to get 3 candles and a book lined up? Like, hello? Now, this is the only review with an image attached, which is kind of hilarious that this girl paid $37 to get an email that said to think positively. Never answered my DM, way too pricey, only to get a PDF saying I need to think positive. Yikes. And it was on sale too. How much was it before? $149? Am I seeing that correctly? Thank you, but I'm not sure if it worked for me, though my attack is rather bad. But nevertheless, I'm thankful that it helped me a little bit, and I'm thankful for the work that you've done. Attack? Like attack? Like a person hurt you? Girl, you need to get your ass off of Etsy and go into a police station. What is an Etsy witch gonna do? Like, homegirl, that is the last person that's going to help you. I hope that she's doing okay, because I don't know what the attack was, but she needs to get out of the Etsy witch DMs immediately. Urgently. This review is by Marie, a really powerful protection. Have a go and you will see the big difference. The big difference. And Marie is confident I will see a big difference. So I'm excited to see if this thing truly works. So let's give it a shot and buy this shit. Oh, hey, they sent the email. Did I get scammed? Well, I may have not seen results right away, but I will always give things a fair chance. That's what I do. And again, this wasn't meant to mock or offend anybody who practices witchcraft or spirituality. I've made a video about it before and, you know, obviously I really respect it. I'm really interested in it. That's why I even did this in the first place, because I'm like, guys, there's a possibility for anything. You know, if I did get hexed, let me protect myself with all of these, you know, people who are equipped to do so. I genuinely hope that this Etsy witch is protecting me as we speak. Let me know what you guys think of the video. As always, make me laugh. Please, I'm begging you. I love it whenever you guys comment things like Turley Shemple. Dude, I'm not kidding. This comment made me laugh for 2 days straight. But guys, in all seriousness, don't make me laugh too hard. I literally got hit by a car and I'm gonna like break my ribs if I laugh too hard. I'm so fragile right now. Happy New Year's, y'all. I hope 2025 is our biggest year yet. I love you, little nerds. Now I'm gonna go eat 12 grapes underneath my dining table. Okay, bye. Chronic health issue.